Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Default Thinking Right out here in the lab. But I'm in this book of wisdom, or I'm deep in this book, and I'm learning a whole lot of new stuff that I'm just excited about because this is good information. This is a philosophy breaking down. I'm a spiritual guy. They take spiritual and make it physical. I'm understanding concept at the almost two-thirds through the book. I figured a few things out. So let's go. Writism, 25 rules led by storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers, way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Again, here, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow him. All these persons reside in you, right there, because know thyself and true. Might not be true. I'm into this electromagnetism and nature thing, and this just freaking me out. I understand it from a different concept, and they present it to me where it makes so much sense. This is all concepts of electromagnetic, right? Well, they got a word called hyperboloid. Excuse me. I have no idea, but I've been doing my homework. You know that. So I want to get a little bit better. I gave a lesson a while ago. I know what the hyperboloid now is the center of the torus field. This is the torus field. Okay. Right here. That's the torus field. They show you that little dot in the middle. That's the hyperboloid right there. The one that connects to both sides right there. That connection in the torus field. I'm learning about that. Okay. I get it. So you got the spiral effect. You got the figure eight. And what connects it all, the torus right there in the middle. Now I'm doing it in nature. They're showing that it don't just work in the physical world. Right there. Hyperboloid. Showing you right here. Right there. Right there in the middle. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Now I learned something again. I don't know about no damn torch field, but I got the whole bunch of stuff here that he gonna break down that I've been studying, so I'm gonna get better at that too. And it all makes sense. I'm not prolific in this, but I understand, so I can give it to you from my understanding. So now let's talk about the electromagnetism in nature. You see here the apple, pomegranate, and the apple. That's the concept. That's the concept. That's the concept. These are all concepts. Okay, the eyes are perfect idea, even down to the nostrils. Okay, the two ventilation holes. Okay, that's in and out, inhale and exhale. Okay, ya and way, a whole bunch of. And everybody symbolically can break the breath down of everything. They break it down their way. I'm loving that. Wow, this is a different concept that I'm new to, and I'm learning something as I go. Let's go. So, if you notice, I just showed you the picture. All the seeds are what? Always located in the center, okay, of the fruit. Or fruit. With the seed? In the middle. Okay? We all know that. So it ain't a discussion about, well, but no, that's just a fact. And please, don't argue facts. Why? That's just what they are. Facts. It's not to be argued. You can learn to understand it, but to argue, no, waste of time, please. So again, a direct reflection of the torus field. That means that torus field thing again. Watch this. The structure. The center of the torus field is the hyperboloid. Your boy been doing his work. Your boy been doing some homework. If I'd have done this last week, I would have a clue what the hell hyper, and I would have did it. I don't know what the hell that is. But this week, what? Them homework, them due diligence. Find out what the hell I got to get this thing together. Why I'm a teacher. I need to know what the hell I'm teaching. So I got proficient with it, so now I can present it to you. It's right here. Okay, well, it's right here in the lesson. I had to learn it. I'm teaching this side. I learned it too. This is the teacher's guide, right? Go back and study and look and get. Man, I need to understand this damn thing. Ding, ding, ding. It clicked. I got it. So I'm feeling good about that. All right. Again, I do my homework. Okay, I'm just a student. I'm a student too. With this, I'm a student. I'm a teacher's aide. Okay, I'm a student teaching other students. How about that? Because I'm not proficient in this. I just understand it. That's all. I can stand there. All right, I'm a good substitute. Where we go? But that's the torus field. The middle of it is the hyperboloid. That word, when I read it about a week ago, had me messed up. I didn't know what that meant. I need to find out what that is. Okay, so I went on, did my work. So now that's the point. Watch this. That's the point where energy collapses on itself to what? Regenerate again. Wow. My spiritual concept, we got the same philosophy. We just present it different. I see the infinite sign that way, but I know that the part that connects it, I know that's called a hyperboloid. That is what we call it, but in the physical concept, yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We know that there be God, the connection, the connection, the connection. We know that. I know it from a different philosophy. I'm excited about this. But it still ties in. It still makes sense to me. Hope it is to you. So again, I just learned with the hyperboloid. I got that now. And what it is when energy collapses, the female aspect, once she claps, she ready to go again. That's why in sexual encounter, once the man shoots his load, he's done. Woman can go again. See, you can see like the lady told her husband, you go and get you a 25-year-old girl, I'll go get me a 25-year-old man. 65 can't go into 25 as many as 25 can go into 65. Philosophical concept, so understand that. Women can always receive. Men ain't always in position to give. Remember, that's energy. We got to charge up. Okay, moving on. This little, again, this little something outside. But this is the concept that what? Regenerates and sustains the infinite cycle of creation. They giving me God from a physical perspective, and I'm understanding it, no problem. So let's go. Again, similar seeds are the source of what? Regeneration in nature. That's nature's way. Allowing fruit to what? Continuously grow and reproduce. Just as the torus field, there we go again, the torus field is the endless, we know it as energy, ether, okay, the spirit. So we got a name for it, we got something different, it's the same thing, okay? So what it does, it endlessly, I told you, reciprocity means I breathe in, you breathe out, I breathe in, I breathe out, you. So we continuously go that. That's the same thing. And they put okay, now I know this is a male-dominant concept physically. Why? The red is on top of the blue. Where I come from, the woman on top. So when y'all in the physical form, y'all put the male on top. I get the concept. Again, I'm learning this there. I'm okay. Now I can compare it, match it up, and present it to you the way I put it. I know whoever doing it, they're doing it this way. Why? I got a whole different philosophy that I'm adding to it. That's why. Okay. And I'm understanding theirs respectfully. All right. But this is how life continues. That's the figure 8. Infinity, we know that. As above, they say what? As above, seed within the fruit ensures the cycle of life. Just as torus field endless renews itself, the seed within the fruit ensures the cycle of life continues. There you go. Now, as above, so below. The patterns of the universe repeat at all scales, from the vast cosmic energy fields to the growth of what? A single fruit. That's nature. That's God encompassing everything. I'm get that lesson coming for you too. Oh, we got God in here. They got God perspective. I can't wait to get there. Why I'm bugging out because yeah, I did read. I've been studying stuff. No. I was cold on other stuff that I knew. Stuff that I don't know. I need to study this. Well, I don't know this, so I got to study first. So I do homework. All right. Again, this means from the biggest to the smallest. Okay. Again, these are all torus fields. Energy coming and going, in and out. Okay. And my man, this guy named Santos Bonacci. Google him. He will break down this stuff. He will break down the zodiac. He got all that stuff together. I love watching him. Why? Because he breaks it down where I can understand it. I can't teach it, but I understand it. So I love them guys. All right. And he says this is his philosophy. If you understand the torus field, you will understand all things. Yeah, and I agree 100%. Now let's look at electric magnetism in nature. I couldn't wait to get here. This is my domain. You see this here? See this here? This is the nervous system, the cardiovascular system. This is you, what? Coming that vortex, the cross, you Christ on the cross. Conceptually, that's from my spiritual perspective, but they present it a little different. And I know the trees grow up and down, into hell and up to heaven. All that spiritual concepts. Y'all got it in the physical concept. I let that be known. And right here, I tell you, everything comes from the one. And everything is what? Is paired to make a whole. That's my yacht. Again, y'all say dollars. That's my yacht. I go back to the origins. Y'all just pick up what you want. I get it, but I understand what you mean. Why? But I know the origin of what you're talking about. I know that. So let me teach this concept right here. Dualism. I told you, my philosophy is when Ra said, let there be light in the noon, things change. Yes, that's creation. That's what y'all call the Big Bang. But that's when duality became into existence. Why? Everything came in pairs. That's my yacht. Dualism is the process of creation. Ding, 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 ding. Again, I'm saying it from a different perspective, but I understand what they're saying. So let me get to their lesson now. I want to get mine out the way, let you know I do have a that's understood, but they present it, I'm presenting it their way. I'm going to interject both of them. I'm going to do it. What's that called? What's the word about that? And then the new word too. The Visca Pisces. That's what this is. Okay? Two things come together to make a whole, and it's all because of the one. Okay? Boy. Let's go. I'm rocking now. The formation. We know it as atoms. Egypt we call atum, A-T-U-M. But it's still the same thing. What that makes stuff happen. Ether, y'all call it. Whatever your name is. So I'll just say everybody got different names for God. Same thing. All right. But now the formation of the atom and the physical matter, that's where we are now. I'm the spiritual man. Okay, I'm coming from spirit to matter now. I'm teaching physical form. Go ahead, boy. All right. But the physical matter we perceive is inherently dualistic. Everything comes in a pair. I told you that. Even in philosophical dual, in physical, it's still the same thing. This duality is present where? Throughout all creation. What you mean? Starting with day and night. Male and female. Up and down. In and out. Okay, left, right. Okay, the cube, the six movements. Okay, everything is in sixes in the physical world. Another lesson. Okay, but spiritual tells you the same thing about the number 6. Okay, you flip it, you get the spirit realm. Okay, 6 is the spirit number. 6 is the physical number. 9 is the spirit. That's what they're interchangeable. Spirit over matter. Y'all use matter over spirit. That means your ego is running you. Your spirit should be running you, not the ego. So that's the difference. In Masonic order, we use the compass as spirit and the square as matter. You should have both the compass on top of the matter. When you come in, they're under. The meaning you're physical, not spiritual. You become enlightened, you become spiritual. This is all good information. Yeah, I'm loving the fact that that's. Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. This torus field thing, this formation of atoms, okay, which make the torus field, is the physical matter that we perceive inherently, which is dualistic. Watch this. The duality is present throughout all creation, from the smallest particle to the largest cosmic structures. At the core of every entity lies the torus field. Now, in the physical world, torus field is God. Watch this. The fundamental geometric structure of existence. Yeah, I'm sorry. But to the largest, you got the fundamental, geometric structure of existence. That's the atoms, and y'all call it the torus field. I get it. This is the circle. This is the circle of God. I get it. Right here. Even they got it right. Okay? That's the circle. Okay? Male, female, up, down, in, out, left, right. All that encompasses still what? The one. You see, one quarter makes a fifth. A quarter make a fifth. 2/5 make a whole. That's how the one becomes 3. That's the concept. And it's all what? Paired. You see, everything inside that circle is paired up. Only one thing is singular, that's God. And I understand that. They are represented by the torus field. Now you got male and female. Those are polarities of creation. Within this dualistic system in the physical world, you have a positive pole, which is represented by the masculine energy, aka the male. That's in red, my favorite color. Okay, but in different philosophies, red ain't always good. But in this one, it's going to play an important role. Let's go, because it represents the male, male, whatever. But the red shift, it corresponds to what we know as to be explosive, forceful, assertive, outward, projecting, motion, radiating from the counter space, the center point. That's the hyperboloid. That's what connects the brain stem from the left to the right. It's the same concept. How about that? Boy, I've been doing some homework. Boy, I love it. I ain't got time for you right now. I don't know who you are. Oh, no, I didn't know who that was. Didn't think. All right, excuse me. But again, where we at? The male aspect. These are all, they say positive in male force. Okay, the dynamic force, which is nature, male part, penetrates and initiates and embodying the assertive action. Remember, driven nature of the masculinity of the nature order, natural order. Males are aggressive. Why? That's what we do. The female, on contrast, the negative pole, represents feminine energy. Right here. The thought, emotion, and action. Emotions are female. Actions is male. They got the philosophy that fits any. I can make it work. I understand it. Why? They got to make sense. It's got to make sense. You ain't got to know. You can't trickle. It makes sense. I get it. I'm following up. What's this? But now we're dealing with the female, the receptive. The female represents energy reflecting in what? The blue shift. She's represented by blue. Right here. Torus field. As above, so below. But you see here, the red, the male is on top, female's on the bottom. Okay? And for natural orders and concept, it's fine because that's just what it is. Red is defiant, blue is receptive. That's natural order. Simple. Okay? So watch this. Where we at? So now I just showed you the female counterpart driving natural force. Okay, the blue shift. This motion is what? Inward. Drawing, nurturing, and gravitates toward what? The center that's symbolizing the instinctive. I said, the other half of Asar, wisdom. She's represented by instinctive, intuitive knowledge, something that you already have inside you, and its pursuit of rest, safety, and preservation. All these is qualities of the mother, and it's inherent in the femininity within nature itself. Again, we just like nature, as above, so below. Neither pole, and this what all y'all egotistical males, y'all Roman Catholic ignorant ass, neither pole is superior. Who's superior? Who's better? Who's submissive? That's nature. Man wants what? Women gotta be submissive. That's a man shit. Excuse me. I hate that concept. That don't work for me. Simple. That's one of the reasons why. That ain't nature. That's ego. So neither pole is superior, okay, or more powerful than the other. Jesus Christ. Both are equally essential in the process of creation. A man needs a woman, and a woman needs a man. So what's the, I'm better than you. No, you ain't. But I don't need you. Yes, you do. So that argument is oxymoron. Y'all need each other. Once you realize that, that shouldn't be an issue no longer. Oh, so the man will get mad at the woman, he gonna go get another man? You can't procreate. Woman goes, I'm fed up with men, I'll go get a woman. Can't procreate. What the hell? Why'd y'all even give that an option? That's not an option for procreation. The nature of us to be fruitful, multiply, not be fruitful and freaky. They're harmonious. Again, that means two opposites working together. Interplay, again, maintains balance necessary for existence. You see, I get excited. This is good stuff. What the hell? So, this is necessary for existence. I just told you, two men can't create, two women can't create. And by doing harmonious work and interacting, it ensures the continuous regeneration and the evolution of life within this three-dimensional reality we call physical world. This is more electromagnetism in nature. It's everywhere. It's in nature. It's showing you. It's in nature. This is it, the torus field. This is what it looks head on. This is the forward look. See how I look? This is the top view. The head, the crowning, okay? The spiral. We've been to this already. The head spiral starts from the top of the crown of the head, the spiraling, okay? The crown chakra is right here, represent what? The spiraling with 1,000 lotus flowers. That's it right here. Again, all this is in nature, but it also is in you as a human being. We are nature. We represent nature in the physical form. And everything that goes on in nature goes on inside us. I hope you understand the concept. Now, this is another one. They put it into the building. I wasn't going to do this lesson. I was going to shut it down. But they showing you, again, in the building, in the architecture. And the Egyptians did it better. Why? We would build a temple that on the summer solstice and the winter solstice, the sun would shine through the whole building. That's geodesics. That's drawing on the ground, knowing nature up above, and putting them in connection. They was that good. And everybody does it. Okay, I'm just taking you back where it started. Now, this is my here, a little quick lesson on this. I don't know who the hell this is, what this is about. Some people may know. I don't. This is some Roman concept. But you see right here, the spiral? You see that? You see the lotus flowers? See the spiral? This is all, they put it in everything. They understood it. They were showing you they understood nature. Let's go. This is the Piazza del Campo Diaglo. This is the Capitol Square, okay? It sits atop the highest, oh, yes, Roman Catholic. Okay, they want to show you how they knew nature too. Okay, I got you. The 7 hills. 7 hills, yeah, 7 church, everything is 7, okay. But the Capitol Hill, strategically, okay, like they say about Washington, D.C., laid out strategically, Masonically. We understand that, okay? So they did it in Rome. Everybody does it, again. But it's positioned between the Roman Forum and the Campus Martius, the locations steeped in what they call political and religious and even esoteric significance. They knew the significance of it. Okay, they put it in the building. Again, I understand that. But it is said that even Julius Caesar would walk this sacred space each morning, standing at its center in deep contemplation. We take in meditation, you circumscribe yourself and put yourself in the middle, and you become the dot in the center. You become God conscious. That's in the meditative process. That's the philosophy that we practice. It's the same thing. That's how I understand what they're doing. Okay, again, even with the building, the Egyptians did it with winter, summer solstice. Okay, loved it. Okay, geodesic they call it. But they followed Julius Caesar. He would contemplate, aka meditate, in the power gazing over the heart of the empire. This very act suggests his awareness of the energetic properties of space and geometry, which is lining leadership with the cosmic principles. You have to have the cosmic principles to understand nature. That's what I teach from a philosophical concept. They doing the same thing from a physical. I understand it. I'm getting it. I'm loving it because it makes all the sense in the world. But at the top of the square, it's symbolically designed. It represents what? The counter rotation of magnetic fields, mirroring the bird's eye view of what we call the torus field again. I showed you the zodiac. They go this way. When we counting it, it's going backwards. We going from Pisces to Aquarius. That ain't going forward. It's going backwards. Did you know that? Again, torus field. Again, that's our concept of the torus field. Same thing. We show you the same thing. Yeah, I got this thing. We're getting better. But I'm about to end the book. I got to get the other part too. I'm about to run out of this damn thing. That's right. I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying it. I see the numbers going up, so I appreciate you too. All right, let's go. Now, when he gazed upon the heart of the empire, all this is lined up, leadership. Okay, at the top is the torus field. The fundamental structure of all electromagnetic energy flows, the ancient Romans, ain't that. Y'all ain't ancient. Excuse me, calm down. Get out the personal stuff. The ancient Romans, like many advanced civilizations before them, possessed deep knowledge of the electromagnetism, energy fields, and sacred geometry. Egyptians were the masters of it. They called it magic, all this nonsense. Okay, but y'all understand it now. Cool. But evidence of this knowledge can be found in their architecture. Ding, 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 ding. The Egyptians did it best. Symbols and the engineering. Again, the Romans used natural energy lines. They called ley lines. That parallel that everything is standing on. Everybody know how to get the energy off the earth. Okay, this has been going on forever. Ley lines into what? To construct their temples and their monuments, ensuring what? The alignment of cosmic forces. Luke, use the force. I've been teaching force concept for the last 10 years. Not this way. but I understand it. But the use of what? Arches, domes. When I see a dome, when I see this, I see Newt. She covers Gad. All philosophical concepts that I can interject and use. Right? They say the same thing. Oh, I got some good food. Oh, I got some. I can't wait to this lesson. Oh, let me shut this down. I got something coming up for you. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna have some more fun. See, as a teacher, I'm having fun. Let's go. Evidence of that information is showing. And when you see the domes, you got arches, domes, and the circular formation. When the Muslims walk around the Kaaba, they walk around backwards. They understand, okay, the zodiac, or they call it the Mizrach. Christians, look up the word Mizrach. See what it means. They didn't translate it for y'all. They want to keep you in the dark. And anybody who claims to be enlightening or educating you, either telling you a fabricated story, a philosophy that don't work, don't trust them. They don't mean your best good. Why? If you hide the truth, you're the truth teller. That's why. And they didn't tell y'all Mizrach means the zodiac. I'm telling you. Ooh, I'm blowing away. I ain't no whistleblower. I'm just giving you a fact what I know. Simple. But this is the circle formation. Again, they go backwards around the Kaaba in Islam. And it was not merely just for aesthetics, but it also was to harness the direct energy flow that just as the torus field structures energy in the universe. They still in energy, but that's what it's for. That's what it's using for. That's what the ancients did. Now they want to charge you for the same thing you can get for free. Moving on. Let me wrap it up. But the very layout of the Capitol Hill with its sacred geometry and energy vortex design suggests that the Romans fully understood the invisible forces that shapes reality, embedding their temples, political centers, and even their public spaces within the framework of that resonated with the natural electromagnetic grid on Earth. Everybody was understanding of it. Go hug a tree. Take your shoes off. Walk. That's all nature. Get in touch with it. We are natural beings. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got a lesson coming up for you. This is going to be conflict. Right, thinkers? This is fun. Hope you enjoyed it. In closing, may you all live to be 100. 100 miles a day. So I know none of my right thinkers who now understand electromagnetism and nature a little bit better have passed away. I'm going to take you a little more. I ain't done yet. I'll be right back.